This section 2.1 goes over trig functions value at acute angles. So you would start with any right triangle. Here I'm going to label hypotenuse as a C and a vertical leg as B. A is a horizontal leg. Now what you want to pay attention is a theta angle right here is opposite to side B. And then side A is called the adjacent side. And of course, there's another adjacent to angle theta, and that is hypotenuse, so that's a different name. So A, the horizontal leg, is called the adjacent side. Theta, opposite side of theta. Side B is called the opposite side of angle theta. Now, if the theta is opposite to B, and here is a definition of sine theta, is that opposite side over hypotenuse, B over C is a sine theta. Cosine theta is adjacent side over hypotenuse. So cosine theta is A over C. And tangent theta is opposite over adjacent, so it is B over A. And now cosecant and secant and cotangents are reciprocal of sine and cosine and tangent respectively. And so let's go over that again. What you want to pay attention is sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is always the longest side opposite of 90 degrees. Cosine theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent theta is opposite over adjacent. Cosecant is reciprocal of sine. Secant is reciprocal of cosine. Cotangent is reciprocal of tangent theta. Now, if you keep in mind, I want you to focus on two particular triangles, 30, 60, 90 degree triangles. So here I already prepared these two triangles, which is 30, 60, 90 degree. And the other one is 45, 45, 90 degree triangle. Now, any proportional to this triangle works just the same. Now, how do I get this 30, 60, 90 degree triangle is this. You start with the equilateral triangle, and you could choose any length on the side since it's similar triangles and it's proportional. So I could choose any length, side, side, same side, equilateral triangle, or same side. Since it's proportional, I chose the simplest possible side length. I chose S equal 2. Now, equilateral triangle is 60 degree of each vertices. And now side is 2, side is 2. Now, if I split this triangle into half, that means this angle measure right here will be 30 degree. It will be 30 degree. And now I'm making this one right triangle. And now since this length is half of 2, so this will be 1. Now I'm going to erase the rest of it. So I have hypotenuse as a length 2, and then a horizontal leg is 1. And then this length right here is by Pythagorean theorem is hypotenuse to the square minus horizontal leg square, which is square root of 3, where I got square root of 3 right here is that. Now square root of 3 is about 1.7, so opposite of 60 is longer than opposite of 30 degrees. So opposite of 30 is always 1, and opposite of 60 is square root of 3. And hypotenuse opposite of 90 degree is 2, the longest side. And so 2 to 1 to square root of 3, opposite of 30 degree with 1, opposite of 60 degree, and square root of 3. Now this 30, 60, 90 degree triangle, sine 30 is opposite of 30 degree, over hypotenuse. And cosine 30 degree is adjacent to 30 degree, which is square root of 3 over 2, square root of 3 over hypotenuse. And tangent 30 degree is opposite of 30, which is 1 over square root of 3. Of course, you rationalize it by multiplying by square root of 3, top and the bottom, and you get square root of 3 over 3 as a tangent 30 degree. Of course, the cosecant 30 degree is then 2 secant 30 degree is reciprocal of cosine, which is 2 over square root 3, and cotangent 30 degree is reciprocal of 1 over square root 3, which is square root 3. Now if I do the same thing, the 60 degree, sine 60 degree is opposite over hypotenuse. What is the opposite of 60? Is square root 3. Square root 3 over hypotenuse. Cosine 60 degree is adjacent to 60 degree. Adjacent to 60 degree is 1 over hypotenuse. And tangent 60 degree is opposite of 60, square root 3 over adjacent, which is 1. Now, which you would write it just square root 3. And now, of course, cosecant 60 degree is reciprocal of this, which is 2 over square root 3. If you rationalize it, it's a 2 square root 3 over 3. Now, secant 60 is a reciprocal of cosine, so it'll be 2. And cotangent 60 degree is reciprocal of, which is square root 3, and which is 1 over square root 3. And square root 3 over 3 is cotangent. And now, if I go onto this triangle, sine 45 degree is opposite over hypotenuse. So rationalize it, square root 2 over 2. Cosine 45 is adjacent over hypotenuse, square root 2 over 2. And tangent 45 is opposite over adjacent, but opposite and adjacent are same, so it's 1 over 1, which is 1. And cosecant 45 is the reciprocal of 1 over square root 2, so that one. Secant 45 is reciprocal of 1 over square root 2, so it's the same. And cotangent 45 is reciprocal of 1, which is 1. And now you are to memorize this table right here. Sine 0 is 0. Sine 30 is 1 over 2. Sine 45 is square root 2 over 2. Sine 60 is square root 3 over 2. Sine 90 is 1. Now cosine is in reversed order, so 1 comes here, square root 3 over 2 come here, square root 2 over 2 is 45. Cosine 60 is 1 over 2, cosine 90 is 0. Now tangent is sine over cosine, so 0 over 1 is 0. 1 over square root 3, 1 over 2 and 1 over 2 cancels out. Square root 2 over 2, square root 2 over 2, which is 1. And tangent 60 is square root 3 over 1, which is square root 3. And tangent 90 degrees is 1 over 0, which is undefined. And this table value you must memorize.